Welcome to the first episode of Book Bites, Personal Growth, Mind and Body. The podcast series where I get to share my passion for reading and food. Book Bites. Get it? Book Bites is a podcast for those who aspire to become a better leader, a better parent, a better version of themselves. This podcast is designed to inspire growth and impact so you can create your best year ever. This is primarily a business and self-development podcast. Episodes range from leadership, entrepreneurship, health, mindset, relationships, and so on. I'm your host, Laura. In today's episode, there are 3 things I will touch on. Number 1, reflecting on my 2022. Number 2, what my 2023 goals are. And number 3, revealing our January book. A lot has happened in 2022. I would say it was a year of change. What do I mean by that? Let me focus on one for today's episode. I changed my job and took a different career direction. I was working at Nestlé for the last 5 years. In fact, I loved working there. Great company culture, supported by a group of friendly local and international colleagues, awesome team and manager, pay was good, travel was not far, hybrid work from home flexibility. All the boxes were ticked. I scored high in my performance ratings, and colleagues from all over the world approached me to ask me for advice and knowledge. I feel loved and get along so well with everyone. Then it hit me. I have stopped growing and learning in my role. I was feeling too comfortable, not feeling challenged, passionate, or energetic. One of my favorite quotes is, "If you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room." I cannot grow in my comfort zone. Of course, I went through all this with my manager, senior leaders, mentors, and HR department. They did what they could to retain me. There were no other job opportunities at the time, and none I was interested in. And even if they were to create a new role for me, would mean I need to wait around. So I started looking elsewhere. You can probably tell I'm not the type that just sits there and wait around for opportunities to knock on my door. As a go-getter, I seek and accomplish things myself. I applied for my current role and it meant I had a lot to gamble. I took that risk anyway. Fast forward, I got the job. It is challenging me daily. I'm constantly learning. My brain cells are supercharged. I have every other box ticked, just like when I was at Nestlé. As a bonus, I love the fact that this new role allows me to be very creative and analytical at the same time. This role is much busier because it's more senior and carries more responsibilities. Now I'm definitely not the smartest person in the room. It means more opportunities for me to learn and grow myself. I am most fulfilled when I'm continuously improving myself. Now the 2022 chapter is closed. This is a nice segue to reveal my top 3 2023 goals. At the time of launching this podcast on New Year's Day, figures released from the Australian Bureau of Statistics reveals the life expectancy at birth is now 85.4 years for females and 81.3 years for males. I am pretty close to halfway mark. It's a scary thought that I will be turning 40 very soon. The first half of my life is nearly coming to an end. Before I reach 40, there are a few things I want to start. So my word of the year is create. Every year, I choose a word of the year. It helps me to stay grounded and focused on a particular theme, a theme that is aligned with my goals for this year. When I think about the word create, it is about bringing an idea or product into existence. Then I think about being creative and creativity. What is something I could be doing with my time that can help me to improve my creativity, improve myself, and having fun at the same time? You probably guessed it. My first create for 2023 is I started the Book Bites podcast. My other 2 goals for 2023 around the word create are, number 1, create a new morning and night routine to improve my health and well-being. Number 2, create more quality time with my family and friends, to improve my relationships with the ones I love and care about. Lastly, the book I have selected to read for January month is called The Complete Guide to Self-Care, Best Practices for a Healthier and Happier You by Kiki Ellie. I chose this book because it made perfect sense to start the new year right. I believe if you manage to look after yourself and your overall well-being, the rest will fall into the right place. Next week, I will distill the key ideas and takeaways from the January book and turn them into nuggets of wisdom and actions while snacking at the same time. If you like this podcast, please make sure you subscribe to Book Bites and leave your review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you are listening. It would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see the show notes, please go to bookbites.com.au for links to everything that was mentioned in this episode. I'm Laura. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.